Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to our viewers choice sales video. I asked earlier in the community tab for you guys to give me your recommendations during this sale period. It could be any platform, Epic, Steam, etc. So I got a bunch of replies and I have picked the games from a few of the replies, and here they are. I'll give a shout out to the people who mentioned this. I got a few recurring games, so I've only mentioned them once, but I'll read the comments so you can get an idea. So first up, we have a comment from Equani Man 647. One of the best deals I think is Red Dead Redemption 2 on Epic Games Launcher, which is the same price as Steam, almost at $10.55, but with the Epic coupon applied, it is $700 range. That in my opinion is a steal for such an amazing game, and I agree. So we have Red Dead Redemption 2 here. 67% off. This is the usual price. You can get it on Steam or Epic. You have to sort of connect with the Rockstar launcher, and you have 1055 price for the standard version of the game. When you add it to your cart and get the coupon discount, it will be around 700. So fantastic deal in my opinion. Next we have a comment from the Abhishek 2010. Epic Games, most definitely good deals on Cyberpunk Ultimate Edition, the two Spider-Man games, Hitman, Uncharted games. So he's got a few recommendations. Let's go through this again. Again, he has picked games that are just over the threshold, which we can add and get a good savings with the coupon. So first up is Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. So this is the base version. For the Ultimate Edition, you go down here, 2679. So for this one, you'll end up paying about 1800, which is again a big saving. Almost 900 you'll save by getting it here. So great price here. Next he said the two Spider-Man games. So we have Spider-Man Remastered, and this is 2400. So this will end up costing you around 1600 on Epic with the coupon. And next we have Hitman World of Assassination. Now I'm a bit confused about Hitman these days. Ever since they made the World of Assassination thing, I don't know what version you have and which is 1 and 2 and 3. So if you do know or understand how they've done this, please let me know. So anyway, if we just look at this base version, whatever this is also just over the threshold, so you'll get a nice discount on this. And then he says Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, the Uncharted game. So again, 1649. So after a discount, you'll be paying around 1100. So again, very good deal. Next, we have a comment from Sharank D2381. I think RDR2 in Epic is great deal, very low price, and 33% Epic coupon makes it very low. I think best price to get RDR2. And I will pick Dark Pictures Anthology Games and Automobilista in Steam. So another mention for RDR2, so you can see how popular it is. And he also mentions some games on Steam, so have a look at that. So we have the Dark Pictures Anthology Games. He says I've picked one of them here. This is Man of Medan. I think this is the first one. So yeah, 50% off. 400 in India, $10, 849 pounds, and 1349 in Canada. So this is actually an interesting one. Graphically it looks good. Choices matter, horror style game, and there are quite a few games in this series. So you have The Devil in Me, House of Ashes, Little Hope, and there's like a season 1 which has all these games. So you could get all these together if you're a fan of these games. So good, interesting choice. And then he says Automobilista 2. So a simulation racing game based on the Brazilian racing scene. And yeah, another very good pick, some very interesting choices here. So we have this one here. I have heard a little bit of the first one. I think I have it, or I saw some gameplay. And so this is 70% off, only $269 in India, $12, 1049 pounds, 1364 in Canada, and 1109 in the Eurozone. So a few car packs and tracks. So you have the packs here, tracks, I mean, yeah, not bad. It's a good price as well. Next, we have a comment from Kaushik Mitra 28. He says Mafia Bundle, RDR2, Dying Light Bundle on Epic. So another mention for Red Dead Redemption. But he says the Mafia Bundle. So this is the Mafia Bundle, Mafia Trilogy he means. And you have all 3 Mafia games, including the remake of the first one, for 67% off. So this is at 1088 in India. So again, a good one with the coupon. It'll get it for around 700 something. And RDR2 we've already covered. So Dying Light, he says. So Dying Light, I think if you're getting Dying Light, you get this one here, the definitive edition. Now this is, at least in I think most places, they should be under the threshold. So you'll need to combine it with something else. to get the full benefit. Next, we have a comment from Dark Visas. You can get Horizon Zero West, I think he means Zero Dawn, and Mass Effect Legendary Edition for a voucher price of a tenner, and 14 days later they'll credit a quid into your account. That's not a bad deal. Other than that, RDR2, once again RDR2, so Mass Effect, and he says Horizon Zero Dawn. So Horizon Zero Dawn is 824 in India, so this is comfortably under the threshold, but it is 75% off. And he says Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is another bargain deal at 300. So you could get both these together and make use of the coupon, which would be a very smart choice, and two big games. Well, this is 3 games in one, and then a big open world game in Horizon Zero Dawn. So another good recommendation. Next we have Mr. Snoopy 2399 Resident Evil Raccoon City Edition. It has RE2 and RE3 both for around 800. So yeah, that is a good choice. Somebody else recommended this one to me. Now unfortunately what I found is if you have one of the games, then the bundle doesn't work for some reason. Like I have Resident Evil 2, and if I wanted to buy this bundle, I don't get a discount because I have RE2. So I'll end up paying the full price again. So it doesn't make sense for someone like me. But if you don't have any of these games, you can get this Raccoon City bundle and get 2 and 3 together. Both decent games, and this one on its own you can get for $584, $10 here. Next is Aditya Divine 2138, and he says Need for Speed Heat at only 175, killer deal. The rest all you can buy in the future sales to NFS Heat is a rare 95% discount. Yeah, I agree. This is a very good deal. In fact, I should probably consider getting this myself. So yeah, this has been on a 95% sale this time. And only once, which was September of last year, we had this on a 95% sale as well. So fairly new game from 2019, and it is now 95% off. So $350 for the deluxe edition, 175 in India, £3 and 415 Canada. So this is a really good deal, and you can see here still got decent number of people playing, probably because they picked it up for cheap. So yeah, this is definitely one if you want some racing games. Next we have Otterman 214. He says Be Happy Few, the complete game including all DLCs, is $723 on Steam. Also Dirt 5 Year 1 edition on Steam, which includes everything. Okay, so Be Happy Few is an interesting one because I have played quite a bit of this. In fact, on the other channel I did like a let's play of it as well when it first came out. And yeah, very unusual game. I would recommend you play on the easier difficulty because there's some gameplay elements that get annoying if you play on like harder difficulties. But yeah, very unusual game with the whole setting here. So this is 90% off for the base game. So $300 only in India, $6, £449, $749 in Canada, $6 in the Eurozone. There are a few DLCs like you mentioned, and you can get the complete version here for all the content. Now I'm not going to mention Dirt 5 Year 1 edition because it's full of bad reviews. It's got negative reviews recently and mixed reviews. So, but if you are a fan, you could consider one of the Dirt games. And then finally we have Tech 9171. He says AC Mirage from Epic, a very solid deal in my opinion. You can get the game for less than $1,300, which is crazy for a 2-month-old game. And yeah, that is very interesting because it is on a, it wasn't like a full Valhalla sized game. It's more of a compact experience. It wasn't that expensive to begin with, and on top of that they have a discount on this and you can use the coupon, making it very cheap. So yeah, really good deal. Of course this has a bunch of versions, like different 3 versions here, but if you go with the standard version, you can make a nice little saving with the coupon. So yeah, so that's a quick look at some deals suggested by you guys. Of course there are a few more comments, but you notice we're getting a lot of recommendations for Red Dead Redemption. I'm surprised we got some for racing games, which is really nice to see, and a few nice ones like Raccoon City bundle. Those were interesting deals along the way. So anyway, hopefully this was useful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.